Stillness is your teacher. Stillness is your guide. Stillness taught me this swing 30 years ago. When I was 17, I was getting lessons from Peter Kostis and Eddie Merens. I aspired to play Division I college golf, and I aspired to play on the tour. I had abandoned all traditional theory when I was 17 years old because I felt like what I was being taught was too difficult to perform. Now, I thought there was a problem with me, but in reality, the traditional swing is just far too difficult to perform consistently. And so I abandoned all traditional theory, and I worked off of the idea of form follows function. I just wanted to create the function of a solid tight draw, and so I set a form in order to do so. The thing that surprised me was I was staying still so that I could be precise. And as I stayed still, I actually created more power. And that was the big shocker. And it's something that you can have happen for you too. So when I practice, I don't anticipate anything other than the fact that I'm going to focus on keeping my weight still throughout the swing. And I'm a silent witness every time. I don't come to the range and know what I'm going to feel. All I do is I come to the range and I know I'm going to focus on staying still. And every time I focus on staying still, it's like a little angel sits on my shoulder and whispers to me how to stay still better. But the only way that you can open up that avenue of communication where you start to become aware of how to be more still is if you truly, simply focus on stillness. If you are focused on movements throughout the swing, if you are focused on anything other than just keeping your weight still, you're not going to get that little angel sitting on your shoulder telling you what to do. And in fact, you're probably going to make very poor decisions because you don't have the clarity of operating from the source, which is stillness. So when you practice, don't anticipate that you're going to know what it feels like. Simply trust in stillness and let it show you what it's got. Watch me here. All I'm doing is focusing on keeping my weight still. And it's keeping your weight still from a proper setup position that will allow the club to swing like this. All this extension you're seeing through impact and after impact, that all comes from me keeping my weight still. The way the club builds energy coming into the ball and builds speed, that's all from keeping my weight still. It's like a pendulum. You can do this too. You just have to get into a proper setup position and then keep your weight still.